Alrighty guys, this is Enter the Gungeon and my showcase on Lost 13. Honestly, my jury is still out on this game. There are some fun parts and there are some not so fun parts. It is a roguelite action shoot 'em up in a dungeon. And I think they thought they were being clever with the name. I personally I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, you had to make up a word, really? Gungeon, really? You could have done something else. Regardless of my personal preferences, the game itself is fairly solid as far as controls go. I haven't quite gotten the hang of it. Randomly generated dungeons and kind of randomly generated enemies. You gotta learn the attack patterns, bullet hell, style, dodge in between them. I haven't done that. I have merely decided I will keep moving at all times and see what happens. So, for my showcase, I was planning on doing one for each character class. Rogue, Marine, Pilot, Hunter, Pilot, Prisoner, and Marine. I could not bring myself to do 30 minutes of commentary, and I don't know, it seemed unnecessary. So I did this one because it's kind of my best showing. I almost got through the first boss, and I was really annoyed when I died. I don't know what to say about it. Pros. Solid controls. I like being able to kick over the floor. It's an interesting concept, using guns instead of hacks and slash. Cons. The name bugs me. I'm not a huge fan of roguelike, roguelite, rogue whatever. Basically, I just don't like having to restart every time. You know, at least let me get more powerful each time I restart, or something. Because starting from scratch every time bugs me. Call me, I don't know, a lot of things. But I don't like doing that. So that's kind of quick pros and cons. This particular class gets extra usable item slot, cheaper shop prices, a lockpick, but the downside is you only get one starting gun and it is really, really weak. So the way you get new guns and kind of expands your arsenal, get more powerful, is to find the randomly generated guns in the environment. There aren't a whole lot of them, which is another thing that's kind of pro and con, because you get good with each gun and you appreciate them more, but you also spend most of your time feeling like you're, I don't know, getting screwed over. Is that a polite way of saying it? I don't know. Regardless, I guess I lose a lot of credibility on a lot of these things by having played Dark Souls to completion, but I don't know. Like, Dark Souls, at least when I died, I started over with more power than I had previously, at least if I spent my souls correctly. Here I die and I die. There's nothing. I don't get anything from it. I don't learn. Well, I may learn something from it, but that's it. And that's it. So, all I've really seen so far are the big knights, some books, the little bullet guys who are remarkably easy, and shotguns, bullets, books, bullets. Yeah. Not a whole lot of variation. I don't care how much random generation you do. I feel like I've been through these same rooms over and over and over again. Well, whatever. As I said, jury is still out because honestly, it's still pretty fun. I'm just not sure how much staying power it has. Wow, I explored way too much of the map. I should have just gone for the boss. Nah, well, maybe. If I hadn't explored as much of the map, though, I probably would not have found what I'm about to. Foreshadowing. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I am really bored. Anyway, in one of the other videos that I did take for the prisoner, I did sacrifice a gun to that altar, and I have no clue what I got from it. Another video with the, why can't I think of this guy's name? The pilot was actually a lot more fun in that it had a secret door, and I found it, and I had no clue what it did, and then the video did not record properly. I was so mad. Oddly enough, though, this ended up being a better playthrough, but I wanted to show that fireplace and pushing the button and, you know, the fun stuff. That is one reason I like this game. Lots of exploration. Sorta. Or at least there appear to be some secrets. Which is actually why you see me now looking for the fireplace that I saw earlier to shoot it and hopefully repeat the circumstances. The only problem is, and the reason it doesn't work, is that last time I was using a water gun, and this time I'm using some blaster, the Hegemony rifle. And I can't help but feel it is referring to the Hegemony in some of the Orson Scott Card books. I think I got that author's name correctly. Regardless, Ender's Game, Ender's Shadow, those things. Hegemony was, I think, the name of the government after he defeats the Buggers. So here I am trying out the boss. It seems to be the same boss every time for each particular class, because this is my second time seeing this boss on this class. I don't even know what that means. That is one thing I forgot to mention. You have these things called blanks, which are get out of jail free cards, for lack of a better term. They basically allow you to clear the screen of bullets. And if you couldn't tell, I'm sniffling and sound awful. I'm just getting over a cold, which means I probably should have delayed actually recording this until I could speak normally. It did not sound disgusting, but I am not that patient. So I really got pissed off here because I've actually killed one of the two, and then I go and die. And I just, see, yeah. There I go. And I gain nothing from that. I'm just dead. So that's my video, and hope you liked it. Comments, critiques, always welcome. I'm Lost13, signing off.